Ivan, it's time for a quickie.
I'm Ivan.
I'm Nick.
And this is DIY Detail. And it's not what you're thinking about. We're gonna quickly wash, decontaminate, and ceramic gloss this F-150.
Anytime you get a truck, you start with great intentions and then you realize, oh, I actually have to wash this thing. It's big. It takes a long time. So we're gonna show you the fastest way we can. We're not gonna speed through this, but we're gonna get this rinseless washed for you. Ivan, what meets the criteria for this kind of wash?
Well, no accumulated mud, so he hasn't been off-roading with it. No, it's a regular street truck. We don't want heavy accumulations, and if you have heavy accumulations, you still can use a rinseless wash, but you're gonna have to incorporate rinsing beforehand.
Yeah, rinseless wash just means we don't rinse at the end. So if you're worried about scratch risk and you think, there's too much stuff on my paint, spray on or foam on a rinseless wash, rinse the paint with water, and then put the rinseless wash on again for that extra safety layer right into your contact wash.
Now
in this case,
yes,
pretty dang clean.
Pretty clean. Yes, it has some dust and pollen on it, but nothing spectacular. The wheels, we're actually just gonna use a rinseless wash.
All right, we're doing this really quick, so we actually have a bucket with rinseless and a rinseless soaked towel for the wheels, and then a legacy sponge. We're gonna put one on each side.
Yep.
Coming through.
So yes, we're using a 2-bucket method for our rinseless wash, meaning 1 bucket on either side of the vehicle. A lot more efficient, a lot quicker, and less chance of hitting the truck with a bucket or a ladder or things like that.
Should we make this a real-time detail, Ivan?
We can.
All right, let's just do this in real time so you guys can see what our thought processes are, our steps. So in my head, I'm doing this kind of rinseless wash step on a vehicle that I've probably washed within the last week, right? I keep up on my vehicle. I have my standard operating procedure down. I do this in my driveway, in my garage. It's something that I'm set up for the maximum time savings, right?
Time savings, and also, you know, this is actually a very safe wash. It's not difficult to do.
Yeah, like I said, I have a friend who is a doctor and he has multiple small kids and they're young, right?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have time to wash his big SUV. I think he's got an Escalade or, I don't know, something big. Something big and dark. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But he sends me photos of it and he learned from you, and he has his bucket. He knows where to, he just adds water, rinseless. He's got his sprayers pre-filled for the rinseless wash. He says he's got his system down to like 20 minutes and it's therapy for him, but he's like, I just can't be wasting time out there in my driveway. It's a big vehicle, he's a busy guy, and yet he takes pride in keeping his ride nice.
Yeah.
So Nick Shroud, if you're out there watching this video, I want you to comment below and let the people know your method.
So Legacy Sponge is a 2-sided sponge. Sort of like Nick's haircut, business in the front and party in the back, I think they call that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
One day you'll understand, Ivan. You'll be like, Nick, you saw it before I did. I appreciate your vision.
Oh, trust me, we've all seen it.
It's the haircut of the future and the past. It's timeless, you know?
All right, I don't want to go into the future if that's the haircut. But anyways.
All right. So I pretty much hit my side except for the roof. Did you get the tailgate?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll start on the wheels. So if you were just doing this at home by yourself, probably super easy to do one side of the vehicle at a time.
Right.
So you don't need the 2 buckets because Nick and Ivan are on different sides. Not going for barrel cleaning here, guys. We're going for a quick and effective wash and protect.
Basically for maintenance. Someone who actually maintains their vehicle on a regular basis. They wash it, they clean it, they enjoy it. They're not wiping off months worth of dirt.
But Ivan, am I damaging the rim face with a rag of rinseless on a rinseless wash covered wheel? I haven't hosed it down.
Yeah, not at all. No damage whatsoever.
Read a few comments in that vein before, so just kind of curious. So if you have your rag here, what you could do, if you're worried about these flaps or anything, I could scrub these and try to improve them visually, or I could not worry about it, right? We're kind of in a, what are we going after kind of wash here today? These are kind of grimy. They may benefit from some all clean and a pressure washer. Not going after those today. I could meet the moment, but I don't think that's worth the time if we're going for an efficient maintenance kind of wash.
Right.
If I had more time, I'd go for a deeper dive and that would look a little different. I think when we dress those tires with tire lotion, they're still gonna look awesome, and only the detailers are gonna study the wheel wells.
Yeah.
So that was an honest take on, the real world. Tried something, adjusted in the moment. If it's a customer's car, it's a different conversation, right, Ivan?
Exactly.
If it's your car, you get to choose.
And again, if you properly maintain it, you won't need to deep dive.
Who out there has purchased a truck before and then realized how much work it was to actually wash it? What have you done to make your wash process efficient? Does your garage fit the truck? That's another consideration that many may not properly calculate when they go to purchase it. I'm just speaking from experience. When I got my Tundra and it wouldn't fit in the garage, I didn't really think it through. It was a sad day as a detailer to not be able to garage that thing, Ivan.
Yeah.
It's a good truck. So Ivan, we're not just washing this today, are we?
No, we're gonna add some ceramic gloss.
Well, we're also gonna decontaminate, aren't we?
Definitely.
With our synthetic decontamination towel. It's perforated. You may know it as a clay towel, but that's not what we call ours.
Yeah, no clay was used in the making of our towel.
So you may think, okay, I'm gonna decon my paints, I'm gonna get some iron remover, but not for something like this. This is just a maintenance wash, or just making sure if there's any contamination on there, just a light shave. But it's a safe shave. Now, it makes sense to me that when you're decontaminating the paint and protecting at the same time, like we're about to do with our ceramic gloss, that it would open up the pores and sort of drive the protection into the paint. Is there anything to that?
A little bit, but not significantly.
Okay, so we don't need to overcomplicate it like that?
No. Here you go, Nick. Now, when using ceramic gloss in this fashion, you want to dry as you go.
So I've actually applied ceramic gloss to the paint, and then I deposit my towel where I sprayed.
Right.
And you can hear the contamination on the paint. So talk about this process. What are we doing?
Well, the decontamination towel is slowly, for lack of a better term, plucking the contamination away. So it's not shaving it, it's not grinding it, it's not an abrasive, it's literally lifting it off the surface. And a couple light passes, and all of a sudden the panel goes quiet.
Way quiet, way smooth when you compare it to the beginning.
Yeah.
And you've got the rinseless wash on the towel and the rinseless wash on the paint.
Right.
Those are aiding in the lubrication, and then we're protecting as the synthetic decontamination towel glides across the paint.
Exactly.
I'm not afraid of a couple extra sprays here. Just know that if you use too much ceramic gloss, it can get a little streaky on you. So just be cognizant of that. And don't be like, Nick, you didn't tell me about this. No, it's simple. It's just simple stuff. I'd rather have a little extra ceramic gloss in terms of lubrication on the front end and just make sure I got a nice throw dry.
Yeah. You see how glossy it already is? The towel just glides effortlessly across the surface. And we're good to go.
Ooh, that was nice. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Fun way to get those bug guts off and get your windshield beating up nicely with this protection of ceramic gloss on there. Let me get the ladder back. How many of you actually use ladders? This is Ivan approved, by the way.
Yeah, don't be climbing up on wheels and door jambs. It's not good for you. It's definitely not good for the vehicle. And it's a fall risk. It's a risk you can eliminate. One you don't have to take.
I feel like roofs just get no love on trucks. They're a pain in the butt to clean. People assume, no one looks at these. I don't have to spend as much time or energy there.
Right.
So that's an area where the decontamination towel might have some work to do.
Yeah, and definitely, the roof, like you say, it doesn't get love all the time, unfortunately.
And I'm not going to be afraid to redunk my decon towel or potentially spray some more rinseless on the paint if I'm worried about a lubrication risk, right? If it's dried on me. Ceramic gloss is great. So too is rinseless. Lubrication here, because we didn't introduce a hose early, for sure is your friend.
Yeah.
Can you hear it up here?
Pardon me?
Can you hear the contamination up here?
So Nick, we can hear the contamination on the roof. From here.
Yeah. And just but like, listen. You can't hear it anymore.
No, exactly.
It's just a couple passes. That's amazing.
Yeah. And we're going to respectfully ask you to back away from your keyboard.
Uh-oh, why?
This isn't scratching or marring the paint. It is not a clay bar. A lot of people, they're sometimes stuck in the past, or they haven't tried the new things, or they don't trust it. But trust me, I've been around a long time, and the perforated synthetic decontamination towel is legit. It does what we say it's supposed to do, which is literally remove the contamination without damaging the vehicle.
And at the time of this video, it was very much sold out, and I think that's for a reason as well. The demand for this towel has been amazing.
Yeah.
Because it works so well.
We've been sold out numerous times on it. And every time we order a bigger order the next time, and we get sold out before that order comes in. So, yes, you said it is a testament to how popular and how good it is.
Not ideal. It's not something we're bragging about. It's just if you're out there hating on it, just know that other people are loving it. And it's not because it's like some, as seen on TV, looks good on camera but doesn't work. No, this thing's amazing. And if you take care of it, you rinse it with water when you're done, and then you dry it perforation side up, it'll last you hundreds of washes, guys.
Yeah.
Hundreds of cars.
Now, it's not as seen on TV, but it as seen on YouTube. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, well, you could be missing out on some really good content.
What are you waiting for?
You can miss the day that Nick cuts his mullet off.
Yeah, we should do some kind of like, if we hit 100,000 subscribers thing, I'll cut the mullet.
Can we say 25,000?
No, because we're already there.
See, that's no good.
Sorry, Ivan.
100,000's far away. It's more than a month, so.
That's too long for Ivan, huh? You know, I'm actually...
That would be like, you growing a mullet would be like me growing hair and shaving my beard.
Wow, so, okay. I'll cut the mullet if you shave your beard.
Not gonna happen.
There you go.
But I have a note from my doctor saying I can't shave my beard. So.
Oh, is that right? It's a good excuse. Now, worth noting, if we weren't sitting here with ceramic gloss and our perforated synthetic decontamination towel, we'd just about be done with this vehicle.
Right.
So,
not as if we're taking that much longer. I'm almost done this side.
yep.
I just have the back of the bed and the roof to do, so.
Yeah, that roof was kind of contaminated.
I would imagine. So redunked my towel.
I've had a few healthy redunks. Makes me feel good.
Yeah, exactly.
I just like the rinseless wash too because it's so precise. We're not dealing with massive drips everywhere, right? It's just kind of where you've been. There's a little bit out of the mirror from that initial,
Yeah.
keg spray, but other than that,
Are you done with the ladder, sir?
I am done with the ladder. Yes, indeed. I'm just doing it old school. I'm re-wetting with a little squeeze of the towel.
Yeah.
I'll come back. I believe that the keg was on your side, so. All right. I mean, I can feel the contamination under the towel,
Yeah.
so I know it's doing something. It's a great little, let's call it a one-step. I'm gonna call it a one-step wash. A wash and clay.
And the tailgate you never wash, so just put the sponge over it before you.
What's that?
The tailgate, you never put the sponge to it, so just be careful.
Okay, I will wash it for sure. We're doing a real-time detail, Ivan. It's all live.
Exactly. So this roof is a little contaminated. I just noticed when I was back there that it hadn't been washed, so. Yeah, the roof definitely, decontaminating it was not a luxury.
It's kind of nasty, right? Okay, washing the tailgate. Oh yeah, you pre-sprayed it, but I didn't wash it, you're right. When would be a good time, Ivan, for someone to do this step versus just a rinseless wash and ceramic gloss dry? Like we're adding the perforated synthetic decontamination towel step. Why would someone want to use that step? When would they think now is a good time, or how would they know now is a good time?
As a good maintenance step, so if you haven't done it in a couple months, feel your paint. If it feels contaminated, it's because it probably is. So use your decontamination towel at will, enjoy, have fun. Now, since we're in a controlled environment, the vehicle wasn't drying that fast, so I took the liberty of decontaminating the whole surface before drying it off. But if you see it starting to dry, then you do want to dry the ceramic gloss before it does. Because it dries to a hard ceramic shine.
Yep, this is a legit product. For a spray on,
Yeah.
it wows a lot of people.
And that hard ceramic shine means that it could be a little difficult to get off. But if that ever does happen to you, fear not. Add a little more ceramic gloss to the surface and you're good. And of course, the ceramic gloss makes drying effortless.
Whew. All right, in the meantime, I'm gonna take a couple sprays of ceramic gloss onto
the wheel.
the wheel here. It adds a little bit of lubrication for my dry, just in case there's still dirt there.
Yeah.
Which is a safety thing, but it's also gonna add pop and protection. So you're gonna get the appearance of a clean wheel. You're also gonna have an easier wheel to clean next time, which is awesome. It's just that easy, Ivan.
Yeah. And with that, a bit of tire shine and
Question people might ask is, well, is wiping it down with the rinseless on the tire gonna actually clean it? Usually you guys use all clean, right? Our all-purpose cleaner.
it actually does clean fairly well. Again, if this is a regular maintenance for you, you don't need to get the harsh chemicals out every time.
Yeah, you still might have tire lotion that gives it a nice pop from last time, right?
Exactly.
So I actually did not wipe the wheel face, or the tire last time. So I'm gonna do a quick wipe, then I'm gonna dry. Then I'm gonna do some tire lotion. You do want dry tires when you apply tire lotion. It'll just last longer. It'll adhere to the surface.
Final little wipe of the running boards. So you all done your side, Nick?
I have. I just needed to do tire lotion and I think that's about it. And dry the wheels down and do tire lotion.
Very good. Hey, you didn't wash that.
Oh, I didn't wash that, you're right.
You didn't clay that, yeah.
Oh, didn't wash or clay. All right, folks. Alarm bells.
When Nick gets talking, he doesn't see everything that's happening. So.
I get excited in the moment.
Now, a little different than what Nick did. I haven't touched the wheels yet.
Okay. So while you do this, I'll do this.
Yeah. Because I'm older and getting down on my knees, I don't want to do that too often.
I don't think that's fun for anybody doing wheels.
No.
If you guys like doing wheels, let us know what you think.
Some people actually do like doing wheels.
It feels nice to use the decon towel here on the front end. You know it's gonna get bombarded with bug guts, and you're protecting, you're making sure you've got those bug guts.
Yeah, and the other big advantage of doing that is the next time a bug lands there, it'll be a lot easier to remove. The ceramic gloss on the wheel faces makes the drying super easy.
Yes, it does. You can get a little creative if you want, a little off-label. We do have microfiber, like the red microfiber area here, into a little corner. It's got rinseless wash all over it, so I'm just kind of getting that in the edges here. In lieu of a pressure washer, right? This is going back in the rinseless wash bucket. Ceramic gloss continues to dwell there on the front bumper, and then just wipe her down. So smooth, so shiny. Looking so good. Let's dry down this tire here. We know you can spend 2 hours cleaning your vehicle at home. You get the whole foam cannon out, you do the whole production. We've all been there. This is one way to do it. Get her done,
You know,
Feel good.
even though we use rinseless wash, the mirror was dripping.
Really? It's because of the keg, right?
Exactly. So the truck is looking great, nice and shiny, and it is super slick. Ceramic gloss does a wonderful job.
I don't know, this could be just in my head. Does it get slicker if you decon and clay? Or sorry, if you decon and ceramic gloss at the same time versus just ceramic gloss? I know it feels, the paint feels smoother, but is it a slicker finish?
Well, because of the decontamination, yes. So you've removed all the contamination off the surface, making it much easier and safer, and at the same time, slicker, as you noticed.
Yep. I mean, I would say it, but then I feel like Ivan would have an official take on it, so I had to just...
Yeah, it's definitely going to feel slicker because, hey.
It's cleaner paint, right?
Right.
All right, I think I've pretty well done this tire here. Just want to make sure she's all purty.
Yep.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
And so I'm going to announce something that the folks at home know very well, which is that we just washed and decontaminated and protected this truck in under 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We did some talking. We had 2 people, you might say, so does that count? I don't know. I think you could definitely shave some time off if we talked less and got right to work. You could do this faster if there was no decon towel. But yeah, under 30 minutes, super easy to do. Ivan, if it was just one person doing this, what do you think?
Probably 45 minutes or so. It's basically having everything organized and in its place really helps as well.
Yep.
So being ready to do the job.
Wow.
Says a lot.
We have a lot of philosophies on detailing that we share in our how-to videos, but we also have a podcast series, more than 50 episodes now. Go ahead and find us there. Check out these podcasts. Continue the conversation with us. We respond to every YouTube comment. Thank you for watching, and go ahead and share your thoughts.
And we'll see you in the next one.